Welcome to the weekly recap on TTV. I'm your host, Najah Daha. Mauritanian Minister of Economic Affairs and Finance, Sid Ahmed Ouellebou, participated alongside Central Bank Governor Mohammed Lamine Ould Dhahbi in the launch of the Governors Forum of the Islamic Development Bank Group today. The forum, held in Medina, Saudi Arabia, is set to discuss the group's strategic plan for the 2026 to 2035 horizon. According to a statement from the Ministry of Economic Affairs and Finance, the new plan aims to outline the group's strategic and operational priorities for the next decade. The statement further noted that the Islamic Development Bank plans to strengthen partnerships with member states by adopting innovative financing mechanisms to address regional and global challenges. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs, African Cooperation, and Mauritanians Abroad issued a clarification regarding the e-visa system for entering Mauritania, which became operational on January 5, 2025. The ministry explained that the system applies exclusively to nationals of countries that require a visa to enter Mauritania and who previously obtained visas from Mauritanian embassies, consulates, or border entry points. The statement emphasized that nationals of countries exempt from visa requirements to Mauritania remain unaffected and do not need to apply for an e-visa. The ministry urged the public to refer to these clarifications to ensure a clear understanding of the procedures related to entry into Mauritania. Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni announced the expansion of the Mattei Plan for the cooperation with Africa to include new countries in 2025, including Mauritania. During a press conference in Rome last Thursday, Meloni stated that 5 new countries would join the plan: Mauritania, Angola, Ghana, Tanzania, and Senegal. She noted that one of her government's key challenges in 2025 is the expansion of the Mattei Plan, which aims to tackle irregular migration flows to Italy and support development projects in Africa. The initiative, launched during the Italy-Africa Summit a year ago, focuses on sectors such as education, training, agriculture, health, water, and energy, with an initial budget of €5.5 billion. The al-Qaeda-affiliated group GNIM in Mali claimed responsibility for the attack on the city of Nioro near the Mauritanian border. The group stated that it seized 3 security and government headquarters during clashes with the Malian army before retreating after intense fighting. GNIM reported destroying 5 armored vehicles and capturing 2 motorbikes. While acknowledging the death of one of its members, it denied responsibility for the bodies found in the city, accusing the Malian army of killing civilians. The Ghanaian government announced the successful recovery of 3.14 tons of gold reserves, which were transferred to the Central Bank of the Republic of Guinea, ending its contract with MSS Security, a company owned by Mauritanian businessman Yaqub Boulsidia. The government stated that the move was part of an unprecedented effort to regain direct control over the country's strategic resources after years of outsourcing these tasks to private sector partners. As part of this operation, Ghanaian authorities arrested Yaqub Boulsidia, the CEO of MSS Security, and detained him at the National Gendarmerie Command. His release was made conditional on the return of all Ghanaian gold reserves from Dubai. Last week, Ghanaian presidential advisor Ousmane Doumbouya visited Dubai to finalize the legal procedures for the gold recovery. On the evening of January 7th, the gold shipment was transferred to the central bank. MSS Security and its detained CEO have yet to issue any official comment. The case has garnered significant attention, particularly in economic and diplomatic circles, as Guinea is one of West Africa's leading gold producers. The Mauritanian government and the U.S. Millennium Challenge Corporation signed a $27 million grant agreement today as part of the Threshold program aimed at modernizing the energy sector and enhancing environmental resilience. The agreement was signed by MCC CEO Alice Albright and Mauritania's Minister of Economic Affairs and Finance, Sid Ahmed Ouellebou. The program focuses on improving planning and management in the electricity sector while promoting environmental sustainability. It was developed under the supervision of National Coordinator Abdelrahim Didi. The Threshold program helps candidate countries achieve eligibility by MCC compacts by committing to good governance, economic freedom, and investment in human development. The agreement highlights the growing partnership between Mauritania and the United States, with hopes for a prosperous future for both nations. The public prosecutor at the West Nouakchott court issued a statement regarding the legal and medical procedures in the case of former President Mohamed Ould Abdelaziz, who was accused of corruption. The statement affirmed the prosecution's commitment to ensuring the integrity of judicial proceedings and safeguarding the rights of all parties in the interest of justice. It highlighted the state's commitment to providing healthcare to all citizens, including defendants under trial. Since Ould Abdelaziz came under judicial judicial custody, all his medical requests have been granted, including choosing his own doctors and determining suitable locations for examinations. Following his recent claims of fatigue, the court postponed the hearings for 2 weeks to allow for medical evaluations. A national medical team, including a doctor of the defendant's choice, was formed to oversee his health condition. However, the statement noted that Wali Abdelaziz refused to cooperate with the medical team, contradicting his earlier claims of deteriorating health. The prosecution interpreted this refusal as a possible defense strategy aimed at delaying the trial without valid legal justification. It emphasized that such tactics hinder justice and harm the rights of all parties involved, including the defendant. The statement reiterated the judiciary commitment to upholding transparency and fairness, ensuring a just trial under the rule of law. End of the summary. For more details, follow our online platforms or visit our website www.taqaddumi.mr.